Hello, and welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural, alcohol consumption is strongly advised, and viewer discretion is merely a suggestion.
Woo!
That means you have to watch. You have to. And you have to like us. Okay?
We are using the power of suggestion.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. Well, sorry about the wait, everyone. We were having some technical difficulties, but everything seems to be working fine now. Hopefully, we're good to go. So, to get us back up to speed of what's going on in this crazy world, is we have our very own Gomo for the recap. You ready? Uh-oh, guess not.
Oh no.
I'm a
I'm
Gomo
good.
bear.
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
here. I'm
Hey!
here.
Okay.
I'm like juggling so many things.
I'm sorry.
And we're really happy that you are.
I
We
wish I could
appreciate
help.
you.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for being the technical advisor.
Oof.
Go for it, Gomo.
All right. Recap time, everybody. Hold on. Where's my PDF? The wonderful, beautiful PDF.
It's on your
Boom.
web tab
It is.
64.
And that's where it is. So, what the hell happened last time? Oh, yeah, okay. So, we were hiding, and then the dinosaurs came near, and I recognized them, so I ran out after them because I was convinced that we could talk to them. So I chase after the Alzak, and I call out to them, and we start talking. Now, of course, to the rest of the party, apparently it sounded like just growling and snarling and hissing, whatever. But I was able to understand it just fine, thanks to this little worm thing they put in my ear. Now, it did take a little bit convincing, but I was able to convince them that we don't mean no harm, and we're friends, at least not enemies. And then we start having a bit of back and forth. Argument is a strong word, Rodan. Sure. We had a tenuous argument, sure. And we were trading question for question. They ask us one, we answer. We ask them one, they answer. Now, they wanted to know what the hell happened to the egg that we were carrying with us. And we told them, honestly, what's that cough? We were honest, we were truthful. We told them what we did with it. They didn't like it.
We
But
did.
we weren't responsible for any harm. Like, we didn't cause it any harm, so it was all good. Now, I was eager to learn if they've seen any members of the clerics from Aona. They did say they saw them, but since they weren't their quote-unquote target, they really didn't have too much more to share. And they kind of saw them and then didn't do anything about it. So we were trading questions and answers. I'm just gonna keep reading. My brain. I swear it's the worm. So the tensions arise as the Alzak press me for answers about the egg, as the irritation of the Alzak is perceived as hostile, and the group starts preparing to fight to potentially protect me. Unnecessary, guys. I can poof out of there. Now, I realize that the rest of the party, the Septum Extraneous, that's Sept-X for short, not X, for anybody wondering, because you keep hearing that. The rest of the party can't understand them, so I was trying to translate. Now, through the translation, we were able to communicate with the Alzak that of their somewhat limited our somewhat limited involvement with the egg. Is it limited? We literally took it from the nest and then we carried it around.
Finish the sentence, then you'll
Okay, sure.
understand.
Since return to Warsa's ruins. Now, Nyota and Rodan are asked to provide information about how they found the egg, Alzek half wonder if they stole the egg but do not like the other necromantic variety and seem to display animosity towards them. The Alzek are suspicious of the motives of picking up the egg in the first place, but Nayod and Rodan's identification of the dead dwarf guard Thale amidst the necromancers seemed to calm them. So I guess they felt that, you know what, you did the right thing. But it's not enough. The Alzek still suspicious want the group to come back to their camp. Nilon offers to use his spell Zone of Truth instead to help convince, now which makes it where no one is forced to talk, but no one can tell a lie. The Alzek consent, while another makes the offer of giving parasites to the rest of the group so they can all understand. So now the whole party can talk to the Alzek. Now, most of the group consent to both the Zone of Truth and the parasite. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Except Liliola, who somehow just managed to immediately hide behind and then climb up a tree to get out of the Zone of Truth. Now, it turns out there's a little more to the parasite and the Alzek's questions about the egg than previously thought. Now, it has not only seen the communication parasite through the egg's visions, but the mother figure the Alzek seem to revere is the entity that appeared to scare Nyota through the connection. So the connection also surprises the Alzek, who declare that Nyota's bond with the egg may protect it from the influence of the necromancer's rogue. Great. The Alzek also seem interested in the S1E, but there's little the group can actually say about them, except for Lily, who's up in the tree. Conveniently out of range. With no more information of interest, the Alzek leave before they can give any more information as to Telane's whereabouts. And before they go, Rodan is able to ask about the cave by Harperfell, to which the Alzek say it's not sustainable for life anymore and is covered by green. But they refuse to elaborate. Lily is eventually brought down from the tree, and I demand Lily hand over Mav's book after an incident with it nearly causes her to pass out. Now, eventually, under threat of having her ear pinched...
That sounds so lame. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't like it, it's still effective.
It is effective. I'm going to keep using it. Lily hands it over, and I use the book to try and locate Talane with magic. It's really was the act of desperation. The group ends up going north again, and I'm leading the way. I got a little, pull, tug towards the direction I believe it is to be correct. And then I'm occasionally recasting with the book's magic. And with Lily apparently being able to wheel the book back into her position, I have to keep taking it back from her. Recast is needed, but soon the group can go no further, as we stand at the edge of an enormous crater with water from the river falling into it. And this explains why the river was seemingly now flowing upstream, and a steep cliff that none of the party is content to try and navigate. Now, I still want to find my sister, but we cannot follow the path anymore. And it also becomes increasingly difficult to go backwards, because the land begins to lift up and break apart, taking the whole group up into the sky with it. Now, giant hands come up from the ground, which Nilan is able to dispel, and what looks like a giant spider begins walking across the piece of ground as Nyota becomes terrified and unable to move. I slip into a bit of an unconsciousness, and the group tries to protect me as more strange figures begin to come up. And Lily and Rodan try shaking and slapping me awake. Is that what you did? Well, right.
Might have done something.
Okay, I'm going to need elaboration on that later. But then, suddenly, my eyes open and turn white, and land distorts around the group, and we vanish to who knows where.
That's right. So, his eyes turn white as he unconsciously casts the spell, and the whole group,
And nothing
is, and nothing but the group, is teleported away. Now, this session is going to be a little different. So I need Gomo, Rodon, Neelon, and Groger to go ahead and
Ooh.
mute and deafen yourself for the first little session, the little section of the episode here.
All right.
And
Okay. Well, I can only
Neota
mute
and
myself, but I'm
Liliola.
gonna step away.
Yes, correct. Neota and Liliola, please stay. And I will mention you guys in the Discord when I'm ready for the next two. There will be
Oh.
two next.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Good luck, have fun.
Oh no.
The cutoff note.
Okay, I think we're good. So, you two, after the craziness starts happening and you start feeling the pull of the spell that's cast, and there's a twisting sensation that starts in your stomach, and
Ugh.
at first it's just twisting there, and then you realize that your whole body is just twisting in a big circle, and you're like twisted and pulled inwards and then pop back out, and instead of the whole group, it's just the two of you in a very, very dark space. Now, both of you guys have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Question. Considering she was being carried and like clinging on to Neelon, does she just fall?
No. Both of you guys wake up or are seemingly teleported in this place, and you're laying down on the ground.
Oh.
Right, so we were kind of like unconscious for a little bit, and we're waking up, or we just like
You're just
laying on the ground.
Well, I say wake up, but like you know what I mean. Like you were like teleported, and then
Right.
when you're brought back, like at the end of it, you're laying on the ground in this massive
Void.
dark void. Yes.
Face down.
Now, yeah, basically. Now you realize after a moment when your eyes settle because it went from this bright place to this dark place, it isn't a void. Matter of fact, what's under you is rock.
Where are
just
we?
like smush her face into it.
Like what do you? But dark? Do you mean like if are we in a place or?
You want to look around, make a perception check?
Yes, please.
Go for it.
Perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
14 plus 10.
Okay, 14. So as you look around and your eyes start to settle, you notice that this place that you're in is at first you can't see any walls or a ceiling or anything. But then you realize you can see light. Very, very, very dim light. And that is the only way you can tell where any walls or ceilings are from this far away. It's that far away from you. But you notice that you see on the ground, there's glowing mushrooms. And there's crystals. Crystal formations of different colors that are kind of glowing and kind of giving off a glittery effect, almost like a stroke. Like what are those? Oh my god, those disco balls? Yeah,
Yep.
it's kind of like that. And there's a lot of those growing on the ceiling as well and on the walls.
Do they seem familiar at all?
Yes, they do.
We're not in a tight space though, right? It's pretty
No,
big.
it's massive.
Okay, good.
Like I said, even with dark vision, you can't see a ceiling or walls because it's that far away from you. The only way you know anything is there is because there's light from the crystals and the mushrooms.
And that's more than 100 feet. Oof, that is big.
Yes, massive. And around you, almost in a circle,
I'm
there's
awake.
lichen going around in it, like in a circle around you, and it's also glowing, but very, very faintly. And you realize that it's also kind of making a path, a couple paths away from you in different directions.
Where are we? Where is everybody?
We're underground.
How, how do we get out?
Huh?
We have to find the others.
Right. Oh, I don't have any finding spells. Well, they can't be that far.
Oh boy, I don't know what to do.
Do I smell anything familiar? Like
Mm.
the cologne or whatever Gomo uses all the time, or like
That's interesting. I don't think we ever talked about Goma wearing a cologne, but that's funny.
out of
Um,
character in the Discord we did,
Oh, interesting.
sort of.
Then it doesn't count. No. Make an investigation check.
All right. Kind of know whether he likes it or not. Investigation. 2. Plus 1. That's a 16.
And what were you looking for again? I'm sorry. It was if you smelled anything.
Yeah, like smelled any of the team's like scent, since I am
So you take
known to go sniffing.
a big sniff with your excellent sniffer, and the only thing you smell is damp cave that you're all too familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
The smell of the mushrooms, of the little bit of nature that's down here, and very, very, very faintly a smell of smoke.
That's. What direction is the smoke coming from?
It's hard to tell.
Okay. Well, there is a smell of smoke, but if they woke up as recently as we did, I don't think they'd be making a fire so soon.
Hold on, let me
Otherwise,
check
I
something.
don't smell anything.
Let me
don't
check
know.
something real quick.
Okay.
Do I have my book with me still?
So you look for your book, and yes, not only do you have it, but it's floating next to you.
Oh well,
Oh, how did I miss that?
that's different. Okay, I'm gonna like open it while it's floating.
It opens like you think about opening, and it opens in front of you.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Did my message get to Mav about the island?
It not only is there about the same you left it, but anything that's even written, if even the last message you wrote, it's kind of jumbled, like you can't read it.
What's going on? Okay. I guess I, hmm, I don't
might
like
be
this.
No, I might be able to track them if they're even in the area, but if I can't pick up anything,
Maybe you can
what
find us a
even
way out.
happened?
I don't
Oh.
know, but maybe you could find us a way out of here.
Well, there's the light, but that doesn't guarantee anything. That could just be a very well lit. It's worth a try though. As long as we're sneaky. If we're any close to where I think we are, or just in general, not a good idea to be loud. So I'd say we try the light first.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Book, follow me.
Before you even start saying it, it kind of just starts getting closer to you. Like you don't have to say it out loud, just the thought of it, and it starts following you.
I'm in love with this book. Let's go.
Seems like you're learning magic. That's good.
I don't know if that's me doing it, but I'll take it. Let's go. I want to get out. I want to be with everybody else.
Yeah. So we're gonna check out the light.
Well, there's kind of light all around you coming from the mushrooms and the crystals. There isn't like one area is like, hey, there's a light over there. It's just kind of all around you.
Oh, I thought there was.
No, there's lichen. I said lichen, like the little moss
Mm,
on the
Mhm.
ground, and it's like kind of forming paths, like
Mhm.
walkways in different directions.
Okay. Then I want to pick the direction that least smells like smoke.
Okay. And Lily, you're following?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to track or anything, so
Okay.
I have no choice.
So you start walking down this path, and there's patches of moss and lichen that's giving you. If you stay on the path, you don't have to, because it's not like it's just kind of like helps you. It helps people know to stay on course, right?
Mhm.
But the path it's about 10 feet wide. It's a decent sized path. And as you're walking down this path, you walk down it for a couple of minutes, and still nothing seems to change. It's the same type of cavern, and eventually you get to a wall where you can see the crystals start coming down in front of you, and then there's crystals that form an archway in front of you, and you
Huh.
realize, Lily, the first thing you notice is this archway is very small.
We're not
Okay.
going in there, are we?
Well, does the archway look naturally grown or?
Yes.
Okay. Mm,
Actually, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Either one of you, or
Alright.
both. One of the two.
+4. That is a 15 plus 4.
I got a nat 1 plus 10.
Okay, so
Feels
Lily,
fitting
you're
for the
you're
characters.
you're focusing on how small it is.
Yeah, everything's
Nyota,
tiny.
you notice that it isn't
Mhm.
natural forming, but it was carved. There's the archway. The crystals were grown around an area that was
Mhm.
carved out of the cave wall, and it is obviously made for a race that is not human sized, maybe half that. It could be either a gnome or a dwarf or something around those.
Cobalt or something.
Yes, around one of those races.
Yes. We definitely need to go this way.
Looks kind of small. I don't think I'd fit. Maybe we could back around, see if maybe there's another way.
This is signs of other life. If we go that way, even if we don't find them, we'll find answers at least of where we are. Do you
I'm gonna like
want-
peek into the
yeah.
archway just to see how big it is. Like if we go in.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
15 plus 10.
Okay, so you look inside, and you're kind of like looking at all the walls and maybe how far back you can see, and you can see about 60 or so feet in. It kind of curves off in to the left a little bit, But it is, yes, it is not a wide path. You will have to either crouch really low while you like crab walk down this pathway, or hands and knees. But you definitely cannot just walk straight through this pathway.
Yeah, no,
And you
I'm
will
good.
have to go. You'll have to go one by one too.
I'm good. I'm good.
Do you just want me to scout ahead then?
I don't want to go in there.
I could scout ahead and then come back and tell you what I find.
You think separating is a good idea?
We're already separated. I'm not sure because there's so many paths, but how about we do check the other paths, but if this is the only one that seems to have other life signs, then I'll scout ahead.
I really don't know what to do right now.
No, splitting up is not a good idea. You're right. Let's check out the other paths. We can always come back to this one.
Okay.
Okay. So you both turn around and start walking back. So a couple minutes go by, and you start thinking this is about the time. Like, well, it seems like we should at least be getting back to the kind of like the circle that we ended up in. And just when you start thinking about that, you start seeing the crystals come down in front of you again to form a wall. And you see an archway made of crystals.
Wasn't that behind us?
In my professional opinion, that's not normal, and some worry should be had. Just a little bit.
Oh, we don't have a choice, do we?
You know what? If those can move, I really do think it's a good idea that we stick together just in case.
Okay. Um, uh, I,
And it's right about now that both of you hear something that's ever so faint, almost like it's just an echo coming from the archway. And you swear you heard a scream, a cry for help.
Does it sound like our friends?
Roll perception. You can both roll.
As a 5 plus 2.
15
Sorry,
plus
5
10.
plus 4.
You're not sure, Neoda, you're not sure exactly who it sounded like. Lily, it sounded like a man's voice. One that you've heard before. Matter of fact, it wasn't that long ago that you heard this voice. And you recognize it as Daisuke.
It sounded like
Wait.
like Daisuke.
Your dad guy?
Okay.
What? Wait. Hold on. Lily, real quick, what reason would he have being in a cave? Just weighing the options here, if it really is. What are the odds?
She's gonna get down on all fours and start crawling in.
Lily! I'm gonna crawl after her.
My eyes are
Walk?
closed. I can't
Is it
see
tall enough for
anything.
me?
My eyes. I can't see anything. I'm just gonna go forward. Okay, let's go.
Lily? Actually, DM, can I just walk, or do I have
Yes.
to crawl?
Yeah. No. You can just walk. It's tall.
Okay,
It's
so
just.
I'll
It's
keep
like.
up with her
It's like
pretty-
perfect for you.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll keep up with her. Like, actually, I might actually grab her tail just to stay with her.
All right.
Just so you know, she's not listening to anything you're saying. She's like mumbling to herself, trying to keep herself calm.
Oh,
All right. So you're going. So Lily, you're first, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're going through, are you on all fours, or are you just crab walking, kind of like?
She's on.
crouch?
She's crawling. She's on all fours.
Okay.
Her eyes are closed, and she's just going forward, like just talking to herself, and you really only hear her heart against her in her ears.
Your eyes are closed.
uh-huh.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to make.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, you can do. We'll make it an acrobatics check. We'll make it not
Acrobatics?
too. Yeah, we'll make it pretty easy for you, just to see if you can make it. Either that or athletics, but either way, you can make it. See if you can just make your way through this.
If it's acrobatics, it's 18 plus 6. If it's
Yeah, that's
athletics,
fine.
it's 18 minus
No,
1.
no, you pick. It's fine. Either way,
Okay,
it doesn't matter. You would have
acrobatics.
got it either way. Okay. So, you start going through this tunnel, and with the help of Nyota, you're able to kind of not hit any walls as you're going through. And as you are making your way through this tight space,
And I feel like getting tired.
yeah, to you it feels like it's getting tighter and tighter, even though you're really trying not to look. Every once in a while, you just peek, and it is actually getting a little tighter and a little tighter, to the point where even on your hands and knees, you would not be able to go any higher than this. This is as far as you can go in this space, and to the point, Noda, even you have to, duck your head a little bit to walk through this space.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I'm fine.
And
I'm
as
fine.
you're
Lily.
going around, you go a little bit to the left, and then a little more to the left, and then it curves a little bit to the right. And Noda, you notice that it starts getting a little lighter, like there's some light up ahead.
Lily,
And
you got this.
and now
Look.
you hear more screams and more cries for help. Lily, you hear Daisuke mixed in with some other ones. And Noda, now you can hear
Mm-hmm.
these screams as well, but they sound familiar to you. But they're like your family. You hear your family.
Lily, move. She's gonna give her butt a little push.
All right, so you guys keep making your way through the space, all the
Breathing's
while
getting
having to
heavier.
hear these screams and these people in terror or worse. And eventually, Lily, even you can see the brightness on your eyes as through your eyelids. And you make it through the space and into an opening. And Noda, you can see Lily. Do you open your eyes, or are you just gonna keep them closed?
Does it feel tight around me still, or does it feel like,
No, it feels.
Okay.
It feels.
If I
better.
don't feel like that, she's gonna open her eyes like to see
Okay.
where she's at, and also she's gonna be breathing a little heavily and trying to catch her breath.
Okay, so before you, what you see is you see a chasm before you. You are not necessarily on the bottom of it, but about the middle, but at the edge of where this chasm would be. And there are pathways that go left and right, and there are also walkways, again, maybe the size for a gnome or something smaller, with stairs that lead in different directions. And as you look out over this chasm, you see all sorts of buildings built into the side, all over on both sides, with bridges and walkways on all sorts of levels, just going across the chasm, spanning it to create this city. And this chasm goes down; it goes hundreds of feet in front of you, and there's just buildings everywhere, but they're all on fire. And you see people running across the bridges as they're on fire. Some of the bridges snapping. You hear crack, 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 and then they fall, and people just fall down into the chasm, screaming and just gone.
Tiny people.
There are lots of people.
But like of different races, or are they all small people?
They're all different races.
Huh.
I don't understand. Where?
And Neota, you can make out your father screaming for help over the rest of it. Sounds like it's coming from maybe onto the left somewhere.
Dad! She's gonna try to follow his voice.
Lily, are you following or are you staying?
Which way are they going? Left, you
She's
said?
going to the left. Yep, to the left side of the cavern. Through some doorways, up the stairs, to try to follow where she heard this voice.
Okay. Nyota? This doesn't make any sense. Why would there be this many races in small areas like this? Nyota, wait! Oh,
She's running as fast as her little legs can carry her.
So, as you guys make your way through these unfortunately tight spaces, you eventually make it to a building that looks familiar to you, Neota. It looks like your family home, where you grew up. But it's on fire. The building it's caving in on itself. It's dilapidated, and you can hear screams coming from inside.
No. How is it on fire? That doesn't make sense. No! She's gonna try to get in.
So as you go up to it, it's so hot that just even getting close to it it's just so hot that it's like forcing you back.
No. I just got back, please.
does it smell like smoke?
It does.
No, water. Go. He's not here. No. I don't. Lily, I don't have water. Please.
I don't know what's going on. Book! What's going on? Is this real? Wait, you can't talk.
It's just floating there next to you.
Lily, please.
Give me a spell. Anything.
So as you are there, and both of you guys kind of just trying to figure out what you can do, the house collapses in on itself.
No!
No more cries can be heard from inside.
Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Why would all this be here?
And Lily, as you're looking at it, you can see a little purple tiefling inside crying. Fire all around it. And she's just curled up in a little ball.
This can't be real.
I can't lose you again, please.
All right. And that's where we're going to stop for you guys. I have to bring in the other two. So, I will tell them to come in. We got you and you. Now, don't
Oh,
forget,
boy.
Naoda and Lily, you're welcome
Mhm.
to stay. You don't have to be deafened, but please, when
Right.
they get in and they're ready, please just stay muted so nothing can be heard. But you don't have to
Panda?
leave. It's as soon as they.
Sorry, I had to let that go through.
Is that Panda?
Yeah. I'll mute now.
It sounds like it's been a ride.
All right.
A roller coaster
hear-
ride.
Oh, there we go. There you guys are. Okay. I need to change the audio just a little bit. I need to get rid of that.
So, what level are we starting next time?
Okay, so
For my new character, I just want to know what level we're
If you would-
our new character.
you can go ahead and get rid of the cave picture, by the way.
Cave pick. Whoa. Okay. Boom. Cave picture is gone.
All right. So. So, Rodon and Gomo.
Yes.
So, Gomo, you are unconscious and you unconsciously cast a spell.
I
And
have no spell
Rodon,
slot,
you
by the way.
feel.
Oh, you
Ro-
mean from
Oh.
earlier? Okay.
Yeah, from before. Rodon, you feel this tugging. As soon as his eyes open up and it's white, you feel this twisting, tugging sensation start in your stomach, and then eventually it just grows and grows until your whole body feels like it's just twisting, like in a black hole. And then it, next thing you know, it twists the other way, and pop. You and Gomo are in the middle of a jungle, and Gomo, you are awake. But
Oh,
both of you
man.
are both of you are lying down on the jungle floor.
Now I gotta go find a jungle image. I come to.
Yeah. And it's just the two of you.
What? Oh, never mind. It's a pointless question.
What Where are the others?
Oh, my head.
What? Oh God, what happened? Oh,
Uh,
that
DM, what's the lighting?
That's
What's the lighting
What's-
condition?
The lighting condition, it's kind of dark and cloudy.
Dark and cloudy.
Yep.
Okay. Sky visible.
Yeah, somewhat. It's patchy
Very thick.
through the
Thick
it's
jungle.
it's thick jungle, but it isn't as thick as what you were in earlier. You know how like it was so thick like you couldn't see it all? No, it's
Yeah.
got like patches of like openness we can see.
Okay.
Oh.
My head.
Is this what Dimension Door feels like? Because I never want to experience that again.
This is not what dimension. This is not what any spell feels like, to my knowledge. It's what a bad hangover feels like. Ow. Ooh. Oh.
God,
I
yeah,
just
you're
popped
right
my-
on that one. Oh,
Where are we? Goma's like gonna look around, look for the rest of the party.
Make a perception check.
Eight plus 6, I believe. Yeah, 6.
Okay. So as you kind of look around, are you like leaving the space and like going around a circle,
Just
or
in,
how are
in
you?
Spot, I'm just looking around, doing a
Okay.
360.
So as you look around, doesn't seem to be any sign of any other life around you. I mean, other than animal life. wildlife, not including Neota.
Rodon is actually going to vomit. So he's just gonna like lean up against a nearby tree, into a bush, and just.
Oh, okay, okay. Gomo's coming up and there's like tapping him in the back with his mage hand.
Oh,
Okay, all right. Let it all out.
Well,
Ooh.
Gomo, you're used to using your mage hands for things for certain reasons, but you realize that that arm
Yeah.
is barely usable at all.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay.
So am I even? I guess that's a question. Am I even feeling the mage hand then?
Yes. Yeah, the
You
magic's
feel the
still there.
mage hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh Okay, this is too much. Too much. Okay. All right. Let it out.
I think
Here
I'm
you
good.
go. Okay, you got it.
I'm-
All right.
I think I'm good.
Oh my God, what is
Okay.
that? Okay, I don't want to know. Just
Ugh.
constant prestidigitation. Trying to clean up after the mess while I was puking and all the while Goma's still looking around. Trying to get a sense of where he
Okay.
is and trying to look for any signs of the rest of the party.
Okay.
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 So this is not Kansas. I mean, where we were before. How tall are the trees?
Massive. Like these are
Massive.
very, very, very old trees. They go very high. And actually, make a nature check for me.
Five plus 4.
Yeah, that's about as much as you can tell.
Tall
They're
trees.
just very, very, very tall
Very
trees.
interesting.
Okay.
If it's any consolation, they're taller than the ones you left.
I don't think that's much of a consolation. Righty. All right, you got yourself. Collect
Yeah.
yourself there a little bit. All right, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
And Gomo's gonna use Gomo's gonna cast minor illusion to aid him to make a very, very loud, like he's done it before. Basically the same kind of like booming voice. Start yelling out for the rest of the party. Nila!
All right. So, as you're shouting, there's no response. Rodon, are you want to do anything or?
Oh God. What can Rodon hear besides Gomo's minor illusion?
Make a perception check.
10 plus 5, 15.
So as you are listening, you hear lots of birds. You hear the buzzing of insects. Quite a few, actually. There's a lot of mosquitoes. And now that you're listening intently, you swear you hear maybe some kind of chanting. It's very, very, very soft, though.
Can I tell direction?
With that roll, yeah. Yeah, you could tell a direction. I couldn't tell you on a compass because you're in the middle of a jungle. You don't know which way is which, but you could tell from where you are and which direction you would want to travel if you wanted to reach it or go away from it.
He will actually like go over to Gomo and be like, I hear something coming from.
Huh?
There's something. It sounds like might be chanting. I don't know what it is. It doesn't sound like anyone we know.
It's called an echo. You know, like when you make a big noise, it like comes bouncing
No,
back.
it's
and-
more rhythmic.
Oh.
It's more rhythmic and continuous.
Oh.
It comes from over in that direction.
And Gomo squints and looks over in that direction.
Perception check.
+13 +6.
As you're now focusing in a certain direction,
Mhm.
you can just make out above some of the trees the top of some kind of structure a little ways off.
Oh. Like beyond the trees.
It's could be. You can only just make out the top of it.
Oh, okay. There is a building there of some sort. Oh. Does it look okay, DM, does it look taller than the trees, or is there any way you can make out, or is it just like oh, there's something there?
It's hard to tell from the perspective you're at.
Uh-huh.
Could be taller, could be same height, but it's definitely pretty tall.
I mean, there is something there. Maybe we can, maybe look, if the parties woke up before us, maybe they went over there. We can go check it out. Or if anything, maybe it's taller than the trees. We can get a vantage point. We can look around. Or, I mean, you looked pretty good at climbing trees. Maybe you can climb one of them and look around too.
DM, how tall are the trees?
They are massive. They are very tall trees. Do you want to make a nature check?
Yes, I'll go ahead
for
and
it.
do that. Oh god. That is a 7 flat.
They're just tall trees. I have to start making you guys roll nature more often.
Our bane.
He's strongly considering it, but he's basically looking up and going, I don't even know if I'll reach a branch.
Okay, well, then the structure it is. Let's go. Goma's starting to head off and walking towards the structure he saw in that direction.
Well, at least we can get a little bit more information about it if we head closer.
All
Goma's
right.
gonna keep yelling out for the rest of the party while they're walking.
So,
Do
As
we
you're
really know if
walking-
there's anybody in there?
and shouting. I want you both to roll a perception check for me.
Fuck!
14 +6.
That 1 + 5.
So, as you're walking, you do notice that the chanting noises are getting louder. So, Gomo, you can now hear it.
Oh, what did they sound
And-
like?
He was right. It's a rhythmic chanting, very low tones and guttural. Almost sounds like a certain race that you've come in contact with recently. And as you're having this thought, man, your food looks really good. Um, as you're having this thought, and you're kind of looking around, you notice that there's not just one of them next to you, walking with you. There's 5 or 6 in that same direction, walking with you. And as you turn your head to look the other way, there's 5 or 6 more on the other side. Rodon, you see nothing. You're oblivious to all of this with your natural 1. You barely even notice the branch that you almost tripped on. And you realize that you're surrounded by Alzak.
Oh.
Look, maybe you shouldn't be shouting so much. I think we might attract
Do they seem to
Yeah.
react to anything I'm doing?
They acknowledge you're there, and they're just walking with you.
Huh. Do I understand anything they're saying?
They're not saying anything.
Okay. They acknowledge that I'm there, meaning sounds like they made eye contact with me. I go up to one of them like, excuse me, have you seen any of these creatures nearby maybe? And he's projecting, he's doing a minor illusion, he's projecting the rest of the party members.
What?
Including Maki.
What in the... Who are you talking to? Who the hell is out
Yeah.
here?
It took that time of him actually going up to one and talking to it for you to realize one was there.
Were they camouflaged in any way? Or just wrote on
No, I'm
that
fucking
point?
blind.
No, actually, now that you walk up to one, you do notice they are different colors. They aren't the blue or the black that you've seen before. These are a more of a green color. So yeah, they do more easily blend in to the surrounding,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
like
if
a green
there's-
and a brown.
Gomo tries to speak to them anyways.
Oh, God. If there's one of you, how many other ones are there around here?
So he's projecting like, have you seen any of these, creatures? And so it's the entire party plus Maki plus Tling.
He kind of like side eyes you a little bit in acknowledgement that you're there, but again says nothing and keeps walking with you.
Oh. So he reacts but doesn't correspond.
Right.
Very rude. Or maybe they don't understand what I'm saying. Hey, do you understand what I'm saying? Hello. I am a friend.
They keep walking.
You seem to be able to see them. About how many of them are there around?
Your mama's so fat. Okay, never mind.
I will absolutely stunning strike you if you dare.
Do it.
And the chanting, not only does it get louder, but then the ones around you start chanting too. And Rodon, now you know there's
What the
quite a
heck?
few around you because there's chanting all around you.
Okay, this is getting a little creepy.
Yeah,
From both
Rodon's eyes
sides?
are just gonna pop open, just
And
like-
behind you.
Oh, God.
All right. That's a lot of them. Change of plans. Maybe we turn the other way and go the opposite direction. I can't imagine the rest of the party would have come this way.
I mean, there's some behind us. You can take your chances. But jeez, I don't.
Yeah, they're the only open direction is towards the thing that's in front of you, the
Okay,
monument. But it's
okay. They're pushed. Oh,
yeah, it's not that far away from you right now. You're pretty close to it now.
geez.
So
Oh my God! Watch where you're stepping. Ah,
Sorry.
not you. The freaking Alzik. Ah. seen a halfling
And as-
before? Probably not.
As they kind of goad you in this direction, and you guys get to a point where there's a clearing in this jungle,
Okay.
and in front of you is that statue, or the building, the whatever it is that it's a monument. It's a pyramid of sorts,
Do, 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 do.
and it is like, as you had noticed, it's about as tall as the trees around it.
Oh.
And the opening that it's just an opening around, like there's jungle all around it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just in this circular clearing.
So there's
Now
a
this
small
building, it's
patch of clearing.
yeah, well, it's not very small. It's about 200 feet
Oh,
in
okay,
diameter,
okay, gotcha.
and
Okay.
the in this pyramid shaped building is in the middle of it.
Okay.
And there are, as you come out, there are Alzak all around it,
Okay.
almost filling the area around
Now that
it.
we're at a clearing, Gomo wants to look up into the sky and try to figure out what direction the sun is and such. What
So
time
as you look up,
Hmm.
you notice that, strangely, there are clouds circling above the monument.
Okay.
Why do I feel like we've entered another nightmare scape?
Yeah. I don't like the look of this. And I'm looking around and looking at all the Alzaks. They're all the green types? All the same types?
They are all the same type.
Okay. Do their clothing look particularly different from the other ones that we've seen before?
The ones that are wearing clothing,
Yeah.
they're very. There's not a lot of clothing on them, most of them. Most of them are completely unclothed.
Okay.
The ones that are wearing clothes, they're simple leathers or cloths.
Okay. Are they all facing the monument?
Yes, they're all facing it, except even the ones that are around you are facing it, but they're still kind of like around you.
Okay.
And there's a. They have all of the ones that are around it. They've split a walkway, a pathway that goes to stairs that go up the monument to a flattened section before it goes up even higher, and that's where the treetop is. So
Gotcha.
where the spot, the open space is about halfway up. We lost somebody.
We
Ace.
did.
Okay, as long as it's not one of you guys. About halfway up is where that section is.
Okay.
You can just make out, because it's still like you're looking up pretty tall, like you're looking straight up this pyramid.
Right.
You can see a hooded figure that. Actually, go ahead and make a perception check, both
Okay.
of you.
All right. 10 again, 15
no.
total.
What did you get?
That's 6 plus 6. 12.
12 and a 15.
No,
Yeah, you
12.
can make out.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah. You can make out a hooded figure up there. And a couple other figures kind of off to the side. And that's kind of like, you can't really make out anything else that's up there, especially because of the angle that you're looking at. But yeah, I mean, obviously you could kind of make out it's some kind of ritual. And as you guys are kind of standing there watching, and this hooded figure at the top is doing something, you see a flash, a glint of light, and all of a sudden something starts rolling down the stairs.
Oh. I would like to look at it.
Yeah, perception check.
I'd like to do that as well, if you don't
Sure.
mind. Fucking
9
10
plus
again,
6,
15.
15. Okay, both of you guys have 15s. Yeah, so if you want to get a better look at it, I mean, you can make out it's a head. that's rolling down the stairs. If you would like to get a better look at it, you'd have to get closer.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
there's nothing else to figure out. I mean, that's...
Rodon?
I'm just gonna follow behind him.
Okay.
I'm basically just like, Rodon basically is like, I have nothing else to do right now. My priority is you and making sure that you are okay.
So, as you guys make your way past the hundreds of Alzak down this path, and as you're walking, the head is tumbling down the stairs, and it hits the ground and rolls a little bit more. And you guys take a look at it. It's an elvish figure. Doesn't look familiar, though.
Oh.
But now that you're closer and you look up, you notice that there's another person that's coming from the side being forced to the center of this daze. And you see another glint of light. And this time you hear a faint thud. And then another head comes rolling down. And there's
Okay.
blood now that starts dripping down the side of the stairs. And then this head hits in front of you. Again, this one is of a female gnome, blonde hair. Doesn't look familiar. Then
I
another
think they're doing blood sacrifices.
And then another person gets sent out and is being forced. But this time, you can make out someone screaming. Not in fear, but in anger. Like, get your hands off me! Like, angry. And Gomo, you recognize the voice. It is of your sister.
Immediate dart up the stairs.
God
All right.
damn it.
I need you to
Following
make
behind.
an athletics check for me.
I would like to cast guidance as well.
Okay, go for it.
Come on.
That a
That's
natural 20?
That's a nat 1. I would
Go
like
ahead.
I would like to re-roll that. Use my luck.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, wow.
For what am I rolling? Acrobatics?
Athletics.
Athletics? Okay. 14 plus 2 plus 1. So 17.
17.
Yes.
All right. So, as you start running towards the stairs, some of the Alzak that notice it start trying to chase you and try
Okay.
to stop you,
Okay.
but they're not able to keep up yet.
Okay.
So you're running up the stairs, and you hear your sister being
How
forced
far
down
away
onto
is
those
it?
things.
Distance wise.
About 50 feet.
50. Okay.
Rodon, what are you doing?
I'm running behind him.
I
Okay.
would like to cast cantrip, create bonfire, and position it between. Its range is 60 feet. It's a 5-foot cube. Position it either between Tulane and whoever's trying to perform the ritual, or right on top of the person who's performing the ritual.
Okay. Rodon, as you're right behind him, you're in line with the Alzak that are running. So they're trying to stop you and him from going up the stairs. So you cast
How far away is Gomo?
He didn't get a he just just started gunning it, and then you're like, oh crap. So then you tried catching up. You're really fast compared to him. So he's only like 5-10 feet away from you.
Okay.
So the Alzak are like right on his heels, and they're almost in line with you, basically.
Okay.
Shouldn't it be
So
hard
they're,
for you
like-
to stay like up? Like, keep
Yeah,
up pace
exactly.
with them?
But
'Cause
they're like grabbing onto you, like trying to hold you back.
Come on, faster.
All right, so you cast bonfire,
Yes.
and as your sister is being forced onto this this raised platform, you cast bonfire, and immediately fire erupts in front of him, and he steps back instinctively. And the Alzak that was holding down your sister lets go, but only for a moment, because she starts getting up, and that's his job. So he grabs her again, and the hooded figure, as he steps back from this, it only takes him a couple seconds to gain his composure, and he swipes his hand through it, and it disappears.
Wait. Oh, through the spell.
Yeah, through the spell.
Okay.
But it did gain you precious time as you're running up the stairs.
Yep.
I need both of you guys to make another athletics check for me. And I'm going to roll as well.
Can I do it with guidance again?
Okay.
12 plus 7, 19.
Nice.
7 plus 4 plus 1. Not the best. 12.
12. So, Ronan, you're able to push and slide and get away from these Alzak as you start running forward, and you realize you actually pass Gomo. And Gomo, you start falling behind as the Alzak are now grabbing onto you and holding you. And you guys you're only about 15 feet away from the top.
Please save her!
Sacred flame on the hooded figure. Range is 60 feet.
Can I cast guidance as Rodon's passing? On him?
Sure.
It's a touch spell, so that's why I asked.
That's fine. I'll
Okay.
allow it.
Rodon, you have a D4 to add to ability check.
Okay.
It's only for ability checks, though.
Sacred Flame is a saving throw, though, so
Yep.
don't know if it
Okay.
actually work here.
Well, if you ever have to. You have
Okay.
it for the next minute unless I lose concentration.
What is it? What is it? It's
Dex
a
13.
Dex 13. Ooh. So I rolled a 17. So I save.
Okay, so let me see. Yeah, and that one's not one of the take half damage ones.
No.
So
So as
He
you
tries,
are running,
it's coming
as you're
close, but-
running, yeah, and you fire your sacred flame, whether it's from you running, or him, or the hooded figure now knowing that you guys are running up the stairs, but you do miss. And as you're casting that, you see this hooded figure start casting something, and a green glowing wall appears between you and them.
Green glowing wall.
Yes. Translucent wall.
at the speed he's going, Rodnan is probably going to smash into it.
What happens?
You hit it. You go to a dead stop.
And he
And-
will actually like scream out, "What are you doing?"
And the hooded figure looks at you, kind of tilts his head for a second. And then you realize now that the hooded figure is different from the other Alzak. It's, I don't know, it's leaner, a little skinnier maybe not as tall. And he puts his hand up on his hood and pulls it back. And Rodon, you recognize your brother. And he looks at you.
You little shit! I want to smack your dream self back to the hell where you came from!
Is that in Draconic?
And he just grins
No,
at
it's
you.
in common.
He just grins at you. And walks closer to where you're at. And pulls a knife from his sleeve. And stabs Tulane.
Should we have rolled initiative for this, or what is going on?
And then stabs her again. And then stabs her again in front of you guys.
That sounds more like more than 6 seconds.
No, this can't be real. Wait, hold on. I do have a question. He's leaner and shorter?
Then the Alzak.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right. And that's where we're going to end with you guys. Now I got to pull the other two in.
Oh my fucking
God!
Yeah.
God!
You guys don't say anything, guys. We're going to leave it at that.
I'm muting myself again.
Fine.
All right, muting.
All right. Let's get Fish and Panda. Groger and Neelon.
Is it safe to come back yet?
You can come back. I don't know if it's safe.
What the hell is happening? I just see the chat freaking out and fucking. Apparently, Will Smith slapped the Rock or not the Rock, Chris Rock or something. Like everything's turning to shit tonight. I'm so confused.
I just keep hearing Ace screaming, and I have legit anxiety right now. I'm not excited, guys. I'm fucking nervous.
Fucking same. Let's get this.
Well,
over
do we want to take a break before we get into this, or do we just want to get into it?
Ah! I'm good with either.
Does anybody else? You can unmute to answer the question, guys. Do you want to take a break, or do you want to just get into it?
We're taking our breaks right now.
Then a break right after.
Yeah, we are taking our breaks.
Oh, true. It's just me that keeps going, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm good. I just had a sip of my Pepsi.
I would say though, after they're done, I think we should do a break for them.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how
Yeah.
long it goes. So. All right. So. As Gomo is laying there with his eyes white, and both of you feel this twisting sensation in your stomach. And it twists and it gets bigger and bigger and it engulfs you. Almost feels like a black hole, and you're just twisted. And then all of a sudden, it twists back, pop. And both of you laying down on what seems to be some sort of brick floor, dimly lit. And as you look around, it's just the two of you in this dimly lit corridor.
Oh my god. What is that? Ow, fudge.
Feel that. Neelon's just gonna get up and like pat his armor on his chest, like, what the hell? Because he was just holding on to Nyota.
Groger's also going to stand up, see no one else is around but them, not recognize their surroundings, and just very confused and very nervous. but he will turn to Neelon. And he'll look a little more relieved because Neelon's there at least. But like you can see it on his face. He's very, very worried about what the heck's going on.
Neelon looks visibly afraid. Like, what the hell is going on?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
He's just gonna like rub his face in his hands. Just okay. We were all together. We were on a floating land island. In the sky, there was some big spider made of twigs or something. There were hands coming out of the ground. Oh, okay. What do our surroundings look like? Is it okay?
Make a perception check.
All right.
I will make one as well.
All right.
Fuck.
I'm not great at these. Yep, 9.
Oh god,
9.
perception. Hold on.
I'm just trying to figure out, like,
16
are we in a room?
flat.
Are we in a hallway?
Okay, so what you both can make out is you are in a hallway. It is a corridor. It's about roughly 10 feet wide. And it just goes on both sides for a while. Can't really make out what, especially without dark vision, which I don't think either of you have. Or is it
Hello?
just...
Kroger has
half
dark
elf.
vision.
Huh?
We both have dark
You
vision.
both have dark vision. Well,
Mhm.
it's dimly lit. Doesn't matter for you. There are torches, like sconces, every 30 feet or so. Most of them are on fire. Some of them are out. And yeah, you can see that on both sides it goes for a while. Groger, you can also tell that the corridors are all made out of a sandstone. So it's a yellowish, smooth texture, and it's basically, on all 4 sides.
Like Groger kind of just goes over and like touches the wall to like make sure like, oh, I think I've seen this before, and confirm like, okay, it is that material.
And as you put your hand on the sandstone and feel it, a bug skitters out from a crack in one of them.
He moves his hand away very quickly.
Nope. Mm-mm.
I don't like where this is going.
Nope.
I'm getting mummy vibes. I don't like this.
Same. I'm thinking it's a scarab beetle. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna pop a divine sense just to get something. Is there something bad nearby?
All right. So
It's 60 feet from me.
your eyes they go white, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
what you did? Yes, they go white.
They flash white.
And as you try to sense anything around you, you get nothing.
Okay, that's something for now. Nothing bad near us.
The question is, where on earth could the others be? I don't know quite what happened with Gomo at the end there, but perhaps if we move forward, we'll find the rest of them. Staying here doesn't seem to be much of an option.
The question is, which way is forward? Like looking down either direction.
Yeah, they look the same either way.
Shit. Fuck it. And so like say Neelon is facing one way down the corridor and Groger's facing down the other. Neelon's gonna go in Groger's direction down the hallway.
Groger
Alright.
will just walk with him.
We won't
Alright.
know what's going on until we start going.
So,
Hmm.
you start walking down the corridor, and it's relatively clean, surprisingly, for something that you think would be. I mean, where else would something like this be except for maybe underground or in some kind of structure? But it's pretty clean. And you also wonder who lights the torches. But as you walk for a few minutes, the corridor that you're in, you can see a wall ahead of you. And as you get closer, you see that it also branches in both a left and a right direction.
Can I don't know, doing like a perception check down the corridors will help? Like to check and see if maybe one looks like the right way to go.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh no.
Elves and half elves have like kind of before you put out that result, like they don't have keen hearing, but they do have like fairly good ears. Would I be able to like give advantage by like trying to listen?
Sure. So Groger is looking and you're listening? Sure, go ahead.
Oh, thanks, because I rolled a 1.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god. 18, that's way better. 18
Thank you,
flat.
Ace. All right. So, as you're looking and you kind of stop at the end and Groger looks right and then looks left and then looks right again and then looks left again and is like, Neelon, you can hear from the right, you hear maybe what sounds like rocks falling a little bit and drips of something. Could be water. Hopefully it's water. Some kind of liquid.
What do you mean?
All right, then he'll Neelon will put his hand on one shoulder and point down the right pathway and say, I heard something down here.
Then I suppose that is where we should go.
And he'll start heading that direction.
Groger follows.
And again, it's about the same as it was down the one that you just left. It's got torches on the side. Every once in a while, one of them is unlit. Pretty clean. And at one point, you come to a place where there's a little bit of an alcove on one side. It goes in a little bit. And as you get nearer to it, and you can see down it a little bit, you notice that there is a door. It's made of wood. Kind of in decent shape. But other than that, your corridor keeps going. And you think you can just at the end make out another wall.
I'll get closer to see what's going on with that quote unquote wall.
So you're going to go past the door and go to the wall?
Just enough to kind of gauge what's there.
Okay. So, I don't know if you guys have like maybe either in a video game or in real life, like when everything is like a 90 degree, you can't really tell if there's a turn or if it's a wall until you get closer. And that's what it's like. It's like from farther away, it just looks like a wall. So, as you get closer, you do notice that it does turn to the left, but not to the right.
So we have a door here, or we have a turn here.
Can I like listen in through like the door to see if I hear anything on the other side?
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Oh, what is that? That is a flat roll. Okay. That's a 7 flat, so sounds like wood. Or whatever it is.
So you lean forward and put your ear up to the door. And you try to listen. And you hear nothing.
He'd lean away from the door. I can't make out anything, but perhaps your hearing is better than mine.
Yeah, I'll take a listen. If I don't hear anything, are you good with your hands? Like picking locks and that sort of thing?
I do not specialize in that, but I could try.
I'm not, and he holds up his gauntlet hand, his right hand, and just like kind of clinks it around. Not great with it. So he'll listen. I'll use my big die for this one. Investigation or
Yep, investigation.
that's a -1. I'm not intelligent. That's an 8 minus 1, 7.
Oh my god.
So you put your ear up to the door, and yeah, get nothing.
He'll like start repositioning his head to try and get a crack and end up getting a splinter in his ear. Ow, damn it.
So as you reposition your head, you kind of put your hands on the door to try to like prop yourself as you're leaning, and the door starts going in.
He'll like stand up straight, like kind of curling back a little bit, like
And as you straighten away from the door, it goes and it kind of shuts itself again.
Groker's going to slowly go to the door and just gently start pushing it.
It opens up into a space that's lit pretty well. There's torches, and what you're looking at is a round room. It's almost, and it's in a dome almost, and there are torches all around, and in the center is a coffin.
Nealon's just going to slowly like pull his sword out of his sheath just to be on the safe side, and head towards the coffin.
Groker goes with them, kind of just has his fists ready.
Okay.
If it's undead, I can take care of it.
Hmm.
But I really don't like this.
Agreed.
So as you're looking at this coffin, you realize that it's nothing too fancy. It's almost just like a simple wooden box.
Is there anything else about this room that stands out?
The only thing that stands out other than that is that the coffin is on a little raised platform. Other than that, it's barren. It's there's about maybe a couple feet around the coffin, and then it's a circular room, sconce torches, and a dome-shaped roof. That's all that's here. It's a very small room, other than a coffin in the middle.
All right. He'll head over to one side of the coffin and just be ready.
Groker would nod.
And kind of hesitate, like grabbing the lid. And finally just grab it and open it.
All right. And as you open it, a little bit of dust comes off of the lid as it hits. A little bit comes out of the coffin. And you see a body laying there, completely wrapped and mummified.
Divine sense.
All right. As you cast Divine Sense, Groger, you see his eyes flash once again. Do you sense nothing?
As far as I can tell. Well, it's dead. I've only got one more of these in me until I'm able to get some sleep.
Then,
So I need to save it.
well, if there's nothing else here, then perhaps we should move forward.
Sounds good. Here, help me with this. And he'll start picking up the lid to put it back on the coffin.
All right.
Groker assists.
So, as you guys are putting the lid back on the coffin, I need you both to roll a perception check for me.
Oh.
It's 11 flat.
Want to drag it out just in case you couldn't see it. That is a 16 flat.
All right, so an 11 and a 16. As you're putting the lid back on, Neilon, just for a second, you swear you saw a face on that mummy. Like, out of the corner of your eye, the head wasn't wrapped. And you saw what you swear you saw. Maybe it was a girl or a woman, definitely female. But as you actually turn your head to look, it's just a mummy. Same one was there a second ago.
Oh god, my heart jumped into my throat. He'll just freeze at that and go, hold on.
What's
And
wrong?
wherever it was in his vision that did that, he is going to try and replicate it. Does it do the thing again?
No. It's just a mummy.
Nope, don't like that. Close it up. Let's go.
All right.
All
As
right,
they start
so
leaving the room, he's just going to be rubbing his eyes.
you guys close the coffin back up,
Uh-huh.
leave the room, and as you leave, you hear the door closes behind you.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. This thing is playing tricks on my eyes.
What did you see?
A face. Or at least it looked like a face. Like the head wasn't wrapped.
I didn't see that.
I can't be too sure, but it was just right out of the corner of my eye.
Hmm. We should go.
Definitely. Yeah, down here it turns. And he just kind of like double taps, like slaps his face and just I don't like it in here. I really don't like it in here.
And
And again, I agree.
And as you're walking, Neelan, you hear an echo very quietly through the corridors of a laugh.
Oh, he's gonna spin the fuck around. Who the hell are you?
That just
What do you want?
totally takes Groger off surprise because I don't. Sounds like he didn't hear that, so he's just
No.
startled.
Didn't hear anything.
What is it, Neelan?
Somebody's messing with us.
Can I do a perception check or something? Because Groger wants to know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Make a perception check as you look around.
Hmm.
He flared up so quick.
Fuck me, that's a 2 flat.
Yeah, you look around and you try to listen. There's nothing. Neelan's just going crazy.
No, like, he believes him. He just can't hear or see what Neelan's talking about. And that just makes him more nervous.
His
Like-
eyes are darting around the hallway towards the opposite end and kind of mumbling to himself. You hear him say, like, yeah, I'll bet you'll get a kick out of it with a blade in your chest.
Groger's going to put a hand on Neelan's shoulder. And he looks very spooked. But if something is playing tricks, then we should keep moving. I don't think staying right here will be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. So my thing's in my head. I don't like it. And he'll turn around and start walking.
Groger follows.
All right. And you're going down the path and then to the left? Or are you going back the way you came?
So down the path and to the left. We're
Okay.
continuing on.
So, as you turn down this next corridor, as you turn down the next one and you are starting to walk down here, you notice that this hall has quite a few alcoves as you're walking. And they all look just like the last one. Simple wooden doors. And a hallway that leads past all of them. And just just at the end of your vision, which is really far, you can see a faint light. That's you could tell is an exit of some sort.
And is it just the hallway just has doors, just tons of doors? Or is it like a set amount?
It's there's about 30 feet, and then there's a door on one side, and then another 30 feet, and there's a door on the other side, and another 30 feet, and there's a door on the other side.
Okay.
And it just kind of staggers all the way through the hallway. Are you guys going to continue walking?
That's a lot of rooms. You don't think they could be in one of them, do you? Our friends, I mean.
My gut's telling me no, but
Oh,
I hope I'm wrong. I don't think we should waste too much time though, but and he's just kind of like throwing his head back and forth, just kind of
And as you say,
information.
as you're saying, my gut's telling me no, you hear a whisper come from the first door, over here. And then the other door that's across, over here. And it goes that way, down the hallway, over here, over here, over here, over here.
At the sound of the first whisper, he's going into a defensive stance. Shield up, sword sticking over it. Please tell me you're hearing that.
Groker just nods. It looks very stiff.
Did Groger hear it, or was it just Nealon?
Oh. Actually, that's a good question.
It was just Nealon.
Oh, god damn it! Then in that case, Groger just sees him get in the defensive stance, and it's like, he just looks more worried. And we can both see the light at the end of the tunnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Don't like that phrasing, but okay.
It seems like the exit shouldn't be too much farther, if that is an exit. We should keep going.
Right behind you.
And
He's
this
keeping
time,
his sword and shield up.
this time you can both make out what sounds like a little bit of rocks falling or crumbling or something in some water or liquid, and it is coming from in front of you, ahead of you. And you guys keep going all the way?
You said rocks crumbling and like water?
Could be.
Like it just sounds like water, or do we actually see liquid?
You do not see anything. You just hear drips
Okay.
of water. Basically what you hear from Roll20 right now. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear. Don't worry.
Something's messing with me. So I'll follow your lead.
Groker's going to keep moving forward, but he's going to be on guard.
All right. As you slowly make your way through the corridor towards the light, Again, other than the doors, it's pristine, it's very clean. And as you get closer to the end of the tunnel, you can see now it opens up into a very big room with a raised platform in the middle. You can see stairs leading up to this platform. And Neelon, both you and Groger, you don't seem to see or hear anything else the rest of your journey down this hallway. And as you actually make it to the doorway, now you look up and you see this raised platform has 4 pillars on all 4 sides of it that go straight up about 90 feet in the air before they end. And even farther from that still is the ceiling. And it's just, you could tell it goes to a point, almost like a pyramid, like you're inside of a big triangle, pyramid shape. And just to give you a scale, just the raised platform itself is about 40 by 40. So the room you're in is almost like 100 feet by 100 feet. Or the room that could go into. You're at the doorway. You guys going in?
What do you
Grover's
think?
gonna look at Neon. Okay, so raised platform, stairs leading up to platform, 4 pillars that go super high. Ceiling is also even higher than that. And you said there was a door? That was the only bit I didn't catch. I'm sorry.
No, nope, that was it. I just said I just gave you a
Okay.
scope. It was, the whole room is about
Okay.
100 by 100 feet.
Can I do perception check to see if I spot anything else in the room?
Go for it.
That's a 13 flat.
So as you're looking around this massive space, only thing you notice that this is where the sounds that you're hearing are coming from, and you're hearing drips. And you realize that every once in a while, these drips, they're dripping into pools, and these pools are what's giving off light. And they're along the back side of the area, and you realize that it's actually drips of lava falling into pools of lava.
We should be careful.
Of what?
He's going to point out the dripping of lava in the pools. This could be potentially dangerous. Well, it already is, but...
If I'm being honest, I'm assuming everything is dangerous right now.
Yeah.
Through all of this, like, Neelon's looking fairly paranoid, just looking over at the doors and then inside, checking surroundings, rinse, repeat.
Groger sees the look on his face. I can go up the stairs and see what happens. Perhaps you should wait here in case.
No. Separating's not a good idea right now.
Then I suppose we should go.
All right.
Ogre's
follow.
gonna start going up the stairs.
Okay. So you realize now that you go up a flight of stairs, and there's a little bit of a walkway to go to the next flight of stairs. And as you go up the next ones, and you end up on the center raised platform, and you kind of take a moment and look at the 4 pillars. Both of you guys can make a perception check.
Well, the black dice did me well. Now let's try that again. That's a 4.
That's a 2.
All right, so as you're on top in the middle section here, and you look around the surroundings, you notice that these pillars, they have carvings into them, but you don't really know what it's saying or what's going on with the carvings. And as you're thinking about that, Neelan, behind you, on the other side of the stairs, the ground starts cracking and cracking a little more until pieces start slowly going down, and you realize that now you start to see lava, and these pieces of the concrete or the sandstone is sinking down in the lava. And as the crack grows and grows, it starts growing around all of the stairs. And then one of the pillars on one starts cracking and crumbling and starts falling as well.
Go. We gotta go.
Okay, you said Neelan. Does Groger see any of this?
Yes.
Okay.
You see it as well.
Yeah, no, Groger is going to hurry. He's going to go. He will not hesitate.
As you guys are starting to run, you're just too late. And the ground on all 4 sides crumble, and there's lava surrounding all 4 sides. And then now you see that the lava that was in the back is now actually connected. So all underneath you, it's just a giant lava river with this raised platform, and now a pillar that's crumbled on one side. Neelan, as you notice this and you turn to look at Groger, you don't see Groger.
Don't fuck with me.
You see the nightmare standing there, and he's holding your sister, and he's just smiling at you.
No.
And he says, "Come and get her."
What the hell do you want from me?
Groker, as Neelan runs up to the lava and has to stop from falling into the lava, he turns to look at you, and he looks stunned. And as you guys are looking at each other, you start feeling angry. And just for a second, you start realizing you felt this way before, when you were with the Oswin. Before you go into a blind rage, and this person in front of you is no longer your friend, but your enemy.
So I'm assuming this is that moment that like we talked about with the he could do one thing, right?
Sure.
Oh, fuck. He
And
runs.
as you're sitting there and you're looking at him, and start feeling this anger. Neelon yells at you what he yelled earlier. What do you want from me? So what were you gonna say?
He doesn't even process what Neelon said because all he knows is, I need to get out of here. I need to go. It's happening again. No. And he doesn't want to hurt Neelon. So he runs. And he's going to I don't even know if, yeah, he's just gonna run and
Okay.
use
So Neelon, you see the nightmare holding your sister, say, "Come and get me," and he starts backing away from you. Basically, whatever Groger is doing, that's what you're seeing the nightmare do.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. I'm casting Compelled Duel.
All right.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw, 16.
Come on, Groger. With disadvantage.
Fuck.
You said that was a 16.
Yep.
Yes.
Wisdom save 16.
Wisdom save? Oh god. I have to beat a 16. Oh god.
Yep.
No. Oh god, no. Let me try different dice. Let me try these dice. Guys, I'm shaking. I don't think you understand. That's a 16 exactly.
Disadvantage.
No. That's a 7.
All right. All right, you guys roll for initiative.
Yep. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. That doesn't matter. And it can't get more than 30 feet away from you.
Sorry, I was too busy screaming. So basically we have to fight now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You guys need to roll for initiative.
No.
All right.
No.
Go ahead and put your character on the map there.
That's a 9 minus 2, 7.
All right.
That's a good thing about not having a dexterous paladin. He usually goes last.
Let's go. Come on, Groger. What you got?
Drama! That's what I got!
We have anxiety.
How do I... Alright. Oh, God. No.
Oh, the music.
What'd you get? Come on, Groger. We gotta get this show on the road.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'll roll. Fuck.
It's
Fuck,
over,
where's my dice?
Anakin. I have the high ground.
11 plus 4, 15.
Okay. So, Groger, you go first. As you are trying to get away from your friend, as you realize what's happening, not only are you compelled from the thing around your neck, but a new sense comes to you that is compelling you as well. and you stop and you turn and you face what used to be your friend. What do you do?
He... His posture kind of slouches a bit. And his expression slowly becomes more aggressive. And you see his teeth slowly be revealed as he bares them. And he starts snarling. And then he's going to just charge at Nilon. He's going to run at him. And he's going to try and grapple him.
Okay.
Oh god, what is that? Oh, I have to roll to hit, right? Or
Yes.
okay. Oh god, what is that? What would that be plus?
So
Strength,
it's
right?
basically help me out here. I always forget this, Neelan, and you're our professional here. So
Sure.
if it's a sure, isn't it like a it's just a DC check, right? Like it's a check against each other, right?
Yeah,
Athletics or
opposed-
something. Athletics or
Opposed,
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys both just
Typically it would be strength. But yeah.
Wait, so I'm sorry. It's strength or it's what is it?
yeah, or it's athletics check. You're basically having
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, athletics. Oh, 8 plus 6. That's
Ooh.
14.
Athletics.
I think.
That's a 9.
You rolled a 9?
I rolled a 9. A 2 plus 7.
Wow. Okay. So you were
The dice
grappled.
are not my favorite tonight.
So
That's
Neelan,
probably for the best.
you see the nightmare, and he stops and he turns and he looks at you and he just grins, and he drops your sister, and then rushes at you, and he just grapples you, just looking at you, grinning. Okay, Kroger, that's what your movement and your action. Do you want to do a bonus?
Can I pin him with my bonus?
What do you mean? Like you want to try to put him on the ground?
Yeah.
I think that would actually probably be an action.
Okay.
Unless you have a bonus action, like an actual thing that can do that. Oh, you grappling pin? Let's see. If you succeed, you and your creature are both restrained. Okay, nope. That's not one.
Okay. So then,
So it says you and the creature are both restrained until the grapple ends. If that's what you were doing, it's grappling pin.
actually, oh my god.
So, like, if you wanted to use an action now that he's pinned, say you guys are both grappled at the end, like, if you want to do an action next time to, like, throw him or slam him on the ground or something, you can use that as your action. So, you have your flurry of blows. No, that's unarmed strike, so nope, that wouldn't work either. That's pretty much all you can do that I mean, unless you have a bonus
Okay.
action, like I said.
Not that I can think of, so. So I want to point out when he grabs him. I don't know actually if this changes anything, but he's grabbing him by his throat.
Oh.
and he's choking him.
Okay. So Neelan, you were being choked. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Neelan, it's your turn.
So now you want to fight, coward? And he's gonna try and break the grapple.
Okay.
Just pop both of his hands down right at the elbow to try and break it.
Okay. So it can be either athletics to overpower or acrobatics to wiggle free.
Oh, for sure, athletics. Up, up, up. That's 11 plus 7. That's 18.
Okay, then yeah, it would definitely break free.
Because that would have taken up my action, right?
Yes, that is your action to break free.
No, that is concentration. So no, there's nothing else that I can do at the moment because I need to hold concentration on the Peril duel. But
Okay.
he is going to try and sidestep around to the other side to kind of meet in the middle instead of being close to the lava.
All right. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I
Groger,
can
you're
do
up.
there.
He. He roars at him.
The rest of you guys, you don't have to stay muted anymore if you wanna join in at least in the talking area, but you know, it's just the two of them fighting. But sorry. Groger, what were you saying?
He'd roar at him. Like just let out this guttural, angry roar. And he's going to charge at him again. He's going to do an unarmed strike. Yeah, unarmed strike.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just like he's just swinging at him. And mind you, it's not like how he usually fights. It's
Probably a
almost
little more like wild.
yeah, like a beast.
Hell yeah. Do it.
Okay, arm strike plus 8. Oh god. That's a 6 plus 8. Is that 14?
That's 14.
Misses. AC is 19. Goes in for the strike, and Neelan just pops it off to the side with the shield.
Now I do believe you get 2, right? 2 unarmed strikes per turn.
Yeah,
For
and he's
action,
gonna
yeah.
swing again. The second it, no, he gets 2 attacks per action.
Per action, right?
So the minute it bounces off, he immediately goes and swings his other arm. Oh my god, it's a 5 plus 8.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that rolls low.
So that doesn't hit.
All right, so Neelan, as you sidestep around the nightmare, and the nightmare turns and just starts punching at you and does 2, and they both, the first one, it hits, but you're able to just move with it, and it kind of like just glances off your armor, does no damage, and then as the other punch comes in, you're able to just move out of the way and it misses you.
All right.
Flurry of blows for my bonus action.
2 more
Okay.
attacks. Hell yeah.
And he's swinging again. Another unarmed strike. And let me try my other d20. Actually, let's try this one. +8. Oh my fucking god, it's 2 + 8.
Wow.
He is having some terrible luck, which is a good thing. But still, what the fuck? Dice? Okay, let me try these. Oh god. Oh my fucking god! 8 + 8.
16?
Still not enough.
Oh my god.
So,
just-
yeah.
Swinging wildly at him.
Swings and it misses, and just glancing blows that aren't enough to do anything. The armor's just too tough. All right. Does that complete your turn?
It does.
You're not moving?
He would not. He's just
Okay.
seeing
So,
right
Milan,
right
you're
now.
up.
All right. He's going to take 2 swipes. First one is, not great. That is 5 + 7, 12.
Does not hit.
And second one is 8 + 7, 15.
That hits.
So, first one, swipe in from the right, just miss the front. And then the second one, he gets low and kind of goes for a leg. So it's going to be 1d8 + 3. There's my d8. There's my d8. There we go. So that is 4 + 3, 7 damage, and I'm going to do level 2 Divine Smite. That's going to be another 3d8. Okay.
So 7 + 3?
No, 4 + 3. 7
4 +
damage,
3.
and then the Divine Smite on top of it. 3d8 radiant +1 for each spell higher. Yep, so 3d8. So that's another 4, 4, 8, and 5. So 13 radiant damage.
So 7 + 13?
Yep.
20 damage. Well, okay, cool.
And I'm assuming I wouldn't get the extra for Undead or Fiend because it's Grover, but Neelan
Correct.
wouldn't know.
Right.
Copy that.
So, as your strike lands, and Kroger, you don't even notice it. The pain doesn't even affect you in the slightest. But blood just, as it cuts, blood splatters on the ground. And Neelan, you don't see blood, but you see black ichor just come out of this nightmare, and he just laughs at you again.
Just bares his feet or his teeth, and puts his shield up. And I believe that's the end of my turn. Not using any movement or bonus action. I'm still trying to keep the compelled duel up.
Okay. That brings us back to Groger.
He's... He's... going to go... He's going to try to grapple shield and toss it if he can. So that's athletics. right?
For what? You're gonna throw him?
The shield.
Oh, you're gonna try to take the shield from him.
He's going to try
Okay.
to grab the shield and
Well, it's gonna
throw
be, it's gonna be in athletics, basically the same as a grapple because you're grappling to take the shield from him, basically. So you guys can both roll strength to see what the highest would be.
Okay,
That's a natural 20.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna beat that.
Roll. We'll go ahead and roll anyways.
No.
See if you get a natural 20.
I doubt it with the way
And
my
you guys
dice
can do
have been.
the rollies again.
That's a
total of
6 plus
27.
6. It's a 12. Like, no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you grab the shield and just start trying to pull on it, and he's just not letting go of it.
Okay.
Clearly, whoever it is that you're fighting has probably had that happen to them before in the past, and knows do not let go.
Okay.
Sure.
So when he feels it's not going, he's going to switch. He's going to try to use his body weight to kind of knock him over. Like he's gonna try to like literally not mow over him, but like knock him over onto his back.
All right.
So I guess that's is that another strength check?
Well, so you're just trying to just kind of hit him and just kind of like push him and make him fall over.
No, I mean, so while he's grabbing it and feels it not budging, he's then going to try and use his weight to knock his opponent over.
Okay.
So it's not really.
Yeah, we can do
hit.
it. We can do it as again. It's gonna be like your strength versus his strength, but
Okay.
we won't call it a grapple, but it would still be a strength roll
All right, making sure.
for the two of you.
Word.
I do like that, by the way. I do like it when you guys try to narrate your way through the things. We can always find ways to make it work.
Not one. Groker's not
Clearly-
gonna make it.
Clearly, Groger's
It's not gonna make it.
yeah, not thinking clearly, obviously.
No.
Tries to
thinking
throw
is-
the weight. Nealon doesn't even budge. Just fucking
Yeah.
brick wall.
Yep.
All right. Oh wait, let me actually not forget my key point. I think I used 2 to try and run it. Well, since he was trying to run away, but since he didn't really go, do I still spend that key point for?
No, I mean, you just
Step of the
turn it-
Wind?
No, I mean,
Okay.
you didn't say you were using Step of the Wind, were you?
Oh.
You just said you were trying to run.
Oh, I thought I said I used Step of the Wind. Okay.
I didn't hear it.
I thought. Okay, so in just 1 key point. Well. Oh my God, it's being so reckless. He's going to spend 1 for Fury of Blows.
You
I
can't.
think
Oh, wait,
you would need
sorry.
to attack in order
Yep.
for that one to work.
Oh wait, right. You know,
gotta
you're right.
attack,
You're right.
Yeah, do
You're right.
2 unarmed strikes and then you do it again.
No, you're right. So then that's his. That's his turn.
Okay. You're not moving? You're not gonna
No.
move? Okay.
He's not.
All right, Nealon, you're up.
All right.
It's true, there is always patient defense as well.
Well,
There is, and that would give me disadvantage on strikes if I remember.
I know. There's a reason I'm not using it.
Oh, fun. Okay, 2 swipes.
Okay.
First one is a 19 plus 7, 26.
Gee, I wonder if that hit. It's a fucking mystery, guys.
3 plus 3 for 6 damage and a level 1 divine smite. So 2 more on top of that.
Wait, you said 6 plus 2?
No, 3 plus 3.
3
for,
plus 3.
Or,
Okay.
was it plus 3? I believe it was actions plus 3. Yeah. And then another 2d8 on top of that for radiant damage. That's a 7 plus 1. So another 8 radiant damage on top of that.
8 plus 6. 14
Just a
damage.
clarification real fast for future reference, when you do the shove attack, it is what we did but you can choose to do your acrobatics if you prefer. So, just for
That would
future
help.
reference. Yeah, for future reference, that can be used.
Pardon me a moment. Just let me see.
So yeah, that's 6 plus 8 for a total of 14.
Okay, I put in the damage.
All right.
And that's 14 plus 7, 21 to hit.
Oh, for your second attack?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh yeah, it hits.
And that is 5 plus 3, so another 8 damage. And I'm going to put in my final first spell slot for a final Divine Smite.
Okay.
So another 2, so that's another 5. And 6, so 11 radiant damage.
And that was 11 plus what?
It was 5 plus 3, so 8 damage.
So 11
And then
plus
the 11.
8 damage.
Yeah, 8 slashing damage, and then 11 radiant damage. So a total of 19. So again, Neelan, as you're striking your opponent, you just seeing this black ichor just start flying off of this thing in front of you, this black being.
Yeah, I would have carved down twice across the chest and like an X.
And as that X appears on its chest, you can see like a dark blue beneath it, kind of like pulsing. And he just grins at you and says, "Is that all you've got?"
Which translates to Groker roaring at him again.
In defiance. Does that complete your turn, Neelan?
Yep.
All right. Groker, you're up.
He is going. Oh, actually, how big is Neelon's shield? Like, does it reach like how big is it? Like, are his legs exposed? Is basically what I'm asking.
Yes, it's a kite shield. So it basically, with a kite shield, it would extend. If he were standing up straight, it would basically be able to cover up to just under his shoulder, to like close to his knee. So his lower legs would definitely be exposed. But he is kind of crouched, and the shield is pushed out a little bit.
So depending on your roll, basically.
Yeah, he's going to. I don't know why he keeps trying. I mean, I know why, but Groker, why? He's going. He's going to try to grab Elon by like legs, and again, he's going to try to throw him over.
Okay.
Like kind of almost sweep him off his feet, kind of.
Okay. So, athletics or
Acrobatics.
yeah.
So my opposition is 12 plus 7, 19.
Okay. Well, that's a 19 plus 8.
Okay. So you go and you grab Neelan's feet, and Neelan, as the nightmare has tried numerous times already to do anything to you and be unsuccessful, you don't think much of it this time, and then the next thing you know, you're flying backwards and off your feet.
All right. How far back do I go?
It's 5. It's up to you, Groger. But you can either go down, like prone, or knock back 5 feet.
Prone.
Fuck,
He's
okay.
not holding back.
Okay.
All right then. I am flat on my back. Hell yeah.
And Groger is going to, the second he's on his back, he's going to actually, for a second action, attack. He's going to jump onto him, and he's going to do an unarmed strike right at Milan's face. And if it hits, actually, I'll see if it hits.
Well, you have advantage, right? Because he's prone.
Mm. So, okay. 7 plus 8.
15.
So-
Nope. His AC is 19.
Okay. Jeez. Advantage means I just roll again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 15 plus 8.
Yep, that hits.
Finally.
So he goes and strikes Milan in the face, and he's going to use Hand of Harm. He's going to spend a key point and use Hand of Harm as he strikes his face.
Okay.
That's
Hand
not
of
something I'm
harm.
familiar with. What is this?
Yeah, say, like,
When
what is
you
that?
Hand of Harm, when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 1 key point to deal an extra 1d6 plus 0 necrotic damage. You can use this feature only once per turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
now I roll my damage, and then afterwards I need to roll my necrotic damage.
Yep.
1d6 plus 4. It's a 5 plus 4. And then what was it again? It was another, so d6, just a flat d6. So it's 2. So 5 plus 4, that's 9, and plus 2 necrotic damage. So that's the 11 damage total, I think. Yeah.
Alrighty.
And again, yeah, he hit his face, so I don't know if that would cause it.
So, Milan, you're knocked prone, and the nightmare just starts, he's
Basically
gonna start
lunges.
wailing on you, and gets you really good across the face.
Just probably cracks it down right on his teeth. His mouth starts to bleed.
Some little
And-
bit of blood spurts out on the ground.
I still have my bonus action.
Yeah.
Flurry of blows.
All right.
He's going to strike his face again.
Flurry of blows, so that's 2 attacks. Go for it.
Mhm. 11 plus 8.
19. Okay, yep, that just hits.
He's going to use Hand of Harm again.
Didn't it say once per
Or,
turn?
oh wait, sorry, once per, no, you're right,
Yeah.
sorry. Not me forgetting my own rules. So it's just a regular attack. Oh, thank God. I don't enjoy this, okay?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Why not? This is the fun part.
I'm so glad you guys are having fun. Hang on. It landed on a lion. Okay,
That's a
that's
6.
6 plus 4. 10
Another
damage.
10 damage.
Yep.
Alright.
Roll for the...
Oh, you know what? You keep
Mhm.
forgetting you have advantage because he's on the ground.
Oh,
Not that you needed it because it hit, but
Yeah,
just making sure you
okay.
know for this next
I'll
one.
remember it for the next one, yeah. Okay.
Actually, go ahead and roll again
Oh.
for that other attack, because if it's a natural 20, I'll just go ahead and pop another 10 damage.
Yeah, because it doubled. What does that roll? Oh, 5. Eh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
But,
All right, cool. Second attack with advantage. Do it.
alright.
This
So
is the
two-
most Neelon's been hit the whole campaign.
It really has been.
It really is. Just thinking about that too.
Let me just. Okay.
And Fish is so happy for it finally.
6 plus 8. That is. No. Wait, no, sorry. 9 plus 8. I saw where the dot is. 9 plus 8. 17.
17.
17 does not hit. Was that roll twice?
No, that was just once.
That was just once? Okay, so that one doesn't hit.
Finish. Oh, good. 11 plus 8.
19? Yeah, that one
19.
hits.
Get it!
Why can't I hear it?
Get it!
Oh god, hang on, guys. Wait, I can't hear anything. Hang on.
Yeah, you lost. Something happened. Your microphone sounds
Yeah, the
different.
audio got weird.
Rip.
Switch over to our other mic, the webcam mic.
Oh, there. Okay.
Hey, your microphone kind of got weird too. It's almost
Oh.
like your headset. Something happened with your headset.
Yeah, no, it did.
There it goes. Hey.
There it goes.
Okay.
All right, so roll damage
Alright.
in
Sorry.
camera so we can see it.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Sorry, I know I'm rushing you guys, but it's past our stopping time, so I'm trying to.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. 3 plus 4. 7 damage.
7 damage, alright.
So, and there's not much to say other than the fact that he's just wildly attacking us, swinging at his face.
All right. So that completes your turn.
Mhm.
Neelon, you're up.
All right. So as far as he knows, the nightmare just knocked him down and is just clawing at him. So, is there still technically a grapple going on, or would he be able to just like kind of scoot away real quick and then pop up?
Yeah, we'll allow that because we didn't consider it a grapple. So
Okay,
Mhm.
so then yeah, he'll just kind of like scoot back and kind of turn himself around to get up. So half my movement to get up. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna take 2 swipes.
okay.
That's an 18 plus 7, 25.
No, that doesn't hit.
That is a 6 plus 3, so 9 damage. Second swing, 16 plus 7.
Jesus.
That also hits.
And that's another 6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
So, 18 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm out of spell slots, so I can't do any more Divine Smite.
All right. So that was your most of your movement and your attack. You have a bonus.
Keeping up compelled duel. Oh, actually, I should have been rolling for concentration. For those.
Oh yes, you should have.
Okay, so the highest damage was it 10? Because it's I have to roll either a 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Okay.
So for 2 rounds, let me just go ahead and do that real quick. That's a 9 plus Constitution, So that is
I'm sure it's
11
fine.
total.
Yeah.
So that does it, and then the second one, no, the second one fails.
Okay.
So after that round where you actually, when you cracked him in the face, the last time, the spell fades, so you can actually get away from me if you wanted to.
No, it's not moving.
Alrighty,
He's
that's my turn.
standing his ground.
All right, Groger, you're up.
He's moving more sluggish. He's clearly looks tired. But he lets out another roar. And Elon, like, Elon's still in front of him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to make sure. He's just going to hit him with an unarmed strike. He's just
All right, go ahead. No longer advantage, so just a roll.
mm-hmm. 6 plus 8.
14? Nope.
Alright. So, second action, he's going to swing again. So, 14 plus 8.
There
That
you
would
go.
hit.
And new turn. So,
Do it.
yeah, he's going to use Hand of Harm.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll my damage first, and then, yeah, you know.
Add,
Go for it.
add a d6. Yep.
Plus 2 plus 4 for the first attack.
Alrighty.
Then necrotic is 6 damage. 6 necrotic damage. So that is
12 in total.
2. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
He's looking real roughed up.
And flurry of blows.
Do it.
Another unarmed strike. That's 10 plus 8. 18 does not hit.
18 does not hit. Just misses.
6 plus 8 does not hit.
So with both of those, one of them he just kind of leans back a little bit, goes right across his chest without making contact. The other one, I'd like to think that Groger came in for like a straight or a jab, and Neilon returned it with the shield.
Yeah,
All right.
brutal.
Hell yeah.
All right. You have movement if you want to use it.
No, he doesn't. He's
Okay.
sitting right there.
Neilon, you're up.
All right. 2 swipes. Ooh, 4 plus 7. 11. That doesn't hit.
Nope.
Second one, 3 plus 7. 10 does not hit. Holy
Oh.
shit.
So as the battle drags on and all of this energy is getting expelled and wasted, both people are starting to feel a little fatigued. But through all of the anger and rage, it doesn't matter. Both of you want to push through. So, Dylan, do you have a bonus action you want to use?
Most of my bonuses require spell slots, so no.
Okay. Groger, you're up.
Well, he didn't appreciate the being hit by that shield again, so he's going to attempt to knock the shield away, which is acrobatics. We established, right? Acrobatics.
It can be athletics or acrobatics, yeah.
I'm going acrobatics. That's a net 20 plus 8.
Damn.
Oh, snap.
All right. Yeah.
So,
mine didn't matter anyways. Mine was a 7 plus 7, 14.
So Neelan, I think if you go to your equipment, if you take off the shield, doesn't it automatically lower your AC?
It does. So my
Yes,
AC
perfect.
would be 17 instead.
Oh, it goes down 1 point.
No, it goes down 2.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It might be 3. Hang on. Because I don't remember if because I've got a thing that's boost 1. I don't remember if it's with a shield or if it's wearing armor. I think it's wearing
Okay.
armor. Let me just
Well, so
Yeah.
you go for the shield again, and this time it works, and you were able to yank the shield away. So as you're yanking on it, and it finally gives way, you also lose your grasp on it, and it kind of goes ting 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 across the ground, and lands on the sandstone.
And when he sees he gets the shield away, he's going to grab at Nilo's neck with just one hand. So he's going to try to grapple him by the neck.
Okay. So I'm gonna say your shield is right there.
Right there? Okay, cool.
That's another.
Oh, sorry. The isn't. Didn't we just? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking. I thought we established it. I thought that was an action to do that.
Oh yeah, I have a second action though. What was it?
No, you have
Oh.
2 attacks for 1 action.
Oh right,
You
I
only-
keep forgetting. I'm sorry. So I keep forgetting. Sorry.
That's okay.
2 attacks per action. Okay, so his bonus. Wait, yeah, he still has his
Yeah,
bonus action.
you would get a bonus.
Key point. Flurry of blows.
You got to
would
attack
have
to do that.
No, I mean he's. Oh God, that's right. Oh, I keep forgetting.
So you could either do like Step of the Wind, Patient Defense, one of those types of things. Yeah.
No. I'm like here but not here. I'm screaming inside. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys. I'm a
That's
mess.
okay.
No, it's not.
So does
and
that
if my
complete your turn?
Yeah, it
Okay.
does.
Neelan, you're up.
When the shield gets ripped away, he'll just kind of smile and go, "That's fine." And he'll grab onto his sword with both hands and go for 2 attacks.
Okay.
Fuck. 4 plus 7, that one doesn't hit. And then 12 plus 7, 19.
That hits.
So that would be a D10 plus 3 because of 2-handed attack. 3 plus 3, 6. So
And
6 damage.
no. Okay.
Okay. Does that complete your turn?
How roughed up is, from what he's seeing, the nightmare looking? Or is it really?
From what you can tell, you're doing a lot of damage to it. There's ichor everywhere. There's black stuff all over the ground around you. It's on your armor. There's blue pulsings underneath the slashes that you've made. It doesn't look like the thing is stopping, though. It doesn't look like it's hurt. He's menacing at you. He's laughing, snarling.
But I'm doing something, so keep going.
I mean, you would assume so.
All right,
There's-
cool.
Black ooze everywhere.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Okay, Groger, you're up.
Unarmed strike. Just gonna swing at him.
Do it.
Well, that's a 4 plus 8, so that doesn't hit.
Nope.
It's gonna swing again.
Do it.
15 plus 8.
Yep,
There you
that
go.
hits.
I hate that he's doing this again. He's going to handle harm again. Like,
Good.
Yes.
Xavier, you sound so excited.
so let me just.
Hey, he's
roll my
finally hurting the
damage.
paladin. That's what counts.
And I'm living vicariously through Groger.
6 plus.
I
That's
need to
all.
take that mug away from
There
you.
you go.
He's
Nice.
figured it out.
Yep.
And that's
such
just
10.
regular damage.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
No.
6 plus what?
4.
6 plus 4.
All right, so another 10.
And then necrotic damage is a 3. So 10 plus 3, 13 damage total.
All
I
right.
think I should take that mug away from you. I didn't mean to give you ideas. Give it back. You should show the camera what I mean.
What are you talking about? There you go. Are you doing? What are you doing, Groger?
Still got your bonus.
Last key point. Fury of blows.
Yes, do it.
I roll to hit. That's 6 plus 8. That's no.
14? No.
That's an 18. Oh, damn it, it moved, but it wasn't. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys saw
it-
that it
it
landed
was,
on
it
18.
was, yeah.
Okay, so I
We
make sure
trust
18
you.
plus 8. Okay.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Gonna. roll
It's
for
okay, Panda.
damage. It's really not okay.
Don't fill Zathian's cup up.
2 plus 4 damage. So
So
just
tasty.
6 damage.
All right, and last attack.
That was it. That was all 4.
That was it.
Oh yeah, because the first one missed. All right.
Yeah. All right. So that was your. Yeah, you can move if you want. Other than that, that's your
No, he's not
All right.
moving.
turn. Neelon, you're up.
He's hedging his bets. He's being reckless. 2 swipes. 7 plus 7, 14.
That hits.
Oh,
So that's D10, because it's still two-handed. That's 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
So, as you guys are squaring off with each other, and this thing in front of you, Neelon, is just fists are moving so fast between each one of your strikes, but luckily your armor's holding true. And this last swipe that you did hits this thing in between one of its swipes. It just stops moving for a minute and just stands there. And then it kind of looks up at you, and the smile fades. And then the nightmare slowly fades away, and you see Groger there, bloodied, bruised. And then he falls to his knees. And then he falls over, eyes still open, lifeless.
No.
Does Groger get death saving throws?
That's where we're gonna end the session tonight.
No!
Motherfucker!
Oh,
Wait,
Oh
wait, we're not gonna.
my god.
Wait.
We're not gonna be playing next weekend.
I need to point. Damn it! I didn't use it in time, but he
No,
actually
no.
Oh, Orcish resilience.
Relentless
relentless endurance. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
forgot.
whatever it is. I 1 hit point.
And is that
He's
what
fine.
we are?
That's where we end the session tonight.
Oh my god.
My
I'm-
Groger.
I'm seeing Groger's consciousness leave and his eyes kind of go loose, but then with a spark.
A last fit of rage surges through him.
And then ending credit. Ah!
Next
Oh
time
my
on Stream
God!
Ah!
Finish
DMY.
I told you,
You
it was
know
gonna be a
what?
little different this time.
I learned my lesson. Whenever the DM asks me a question, don't answer him.
I just, how do you expect us to skip next weekend, Xavier? I'm just
You
curious.
don't. That's the neat part. You don't.
That's the new part you don't.
I won't if the others are okay with my skipping
Okay,
that.
okay. Lily, would you like
damage.
would you like to talk about the High Priestess, the card of the day? Oh God.
All right. Tell us what it is.
Oh no, Ash! You made her.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Marvel post-credit scene be like.
All right.
Ah.
The High Priestess is about dreams and enigmas,
Hmm.
Get out of here. No.
wisdom,
Please,
solution,
tell me
and
more.
Mandarin. It's basically a card that comes in when like it's all about like things that are going on in the mind and things like that. So illusions, illusions,
Okay.
dreams, and enigmas.
Stop breaking.
I don't think she can.
Mm.
That's what the card's about.
Oh my god. Why?
Why not?
And I even told Gummy, like when I drew the card, I was like, "Oh, this is a card we haven't had before."
Fucking.
Let's not draw it again, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, like, put it away.
Draw it again, draw it again, draw it again.
Put it away.
Oh my god, why? This is.
Character development, that's why.
Oh my god, I fucking hate it, love it. Hate it.
Yeah.
So I'm predicting right now that the votes are gonna be either between Groger or Neelon because that's the only two that
Yes.
like make
Yes.
sense.
I
So
don't
the
know
votes
why you
that,
would ever think that.
The votes that they're talking about is in Discord chat. If you'd like to join in general chat, there's a section where you can vote for DM inspiration, which none of you guys used, curiously.
No, we didn't have time between our tears.
So yes, you can vote for who would get DM inspiration. DM inspiration would be used for actions or solo arcs or lots of different things. They're well aware of what they can use them for. So you can either vote on Discord where it says vote here, or you can vote in Twitch chat if you'd like. But yeah, let us know. Also, if you have any questions or comments, now's the time to get them in. And as we're waiting, yes, as they stated, we will be skipping next week. We do like to skip 1 week a month, roughly-ish. Usually ends up happening that way, but we try to anyways, just for like a, just to refresh ourselves, the batteries a little bit.
I'm gonna need an extra week to process.
You're gonna need to write that.
Yeah, no.
I'm glad you guys liked it, hated it.
Oh my gosh.
I just
Yodi,
hated
I
it.
feel bad for you. You have to go back and listen to all that and write it. Just,
Oh my god.
All right.
I was not ready for that.
I wasn't either. I blame Gomo.
Wait, what? Huh? What?
We should have just. We should just gone up. We should have gone up to the land sky.
Look, I was passed out very peacefully. I would like to take this opportunity to remind every one of you that I was rudely slapped awoken.
So you make them
blame
slap each
them.
other?
Don't blame Gomo.
Rudely slapped, somewhat awoken.
So then you make them slap fight each other?
Gomo has no idea what's going on. Okay, so
True. Yeah. So it looks like Groger won.
Why?
Why?
why not?
It
Get all those
Pity-
votes for
pity,
the DM.
pity votes. Pity votes.
It's because you
Whoa.
filled. Whoa, that's not a pity vote.
Excuse you.
No,
No,
it's
please,
because
pity me.
No,
I'm
I want to
fucking
make sure.
broken
I
right
want to make sure
now.
Groger's equipped for the
To
next
live? Yeah.
for the next
I need-
episode.
I need my lavender tea. Okay.
for each vote, that's one
Voting for
HP more.
lava.
Voting
I-
for lava too, right? That's still
I
DM
need.
though.
I need my lavender tea. Okay.
Yeah.
Join the Discord to find out what that is if you don't know.
And the more, like I said, the more votes for the Groger, the more points, HP points he gets.
What?
Can I vote? Can I vote more than once?
Yeah, you just watch his numbers are flying upward.
All right,
Sounds a
but no.
little
So
inbred.
God.
Groger, if you didn't already have DM inspiration, you do now. But I'm pretty sure. I think you had it. I can't remember.
No, I didn't.
Nice,
used it
wonderful.
before.
That's great. Now you have it.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier. I tried to in chat. I don't like to drop roleplay, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so we will not
Thank you
be
so much,
streaming
everybody.
next Sunday. We will probably be streaming tomorrow, but not D&D, just random stuff. Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you very much,
Thank
everyone.
you. We look forward to seeing you
See you
again.
when we see you. Join the Discord, seriously. Hang out.
Trust us, it's not normally this much emotional damage.
Oh,
Usually.
she lies. It's just emotional
Stop.
damage every day. Every day.
I fucking
Thank
hate
you, Max. GG. I hope we see you again next time.
this. Save me, please.
The Discord is super fun.
It's okay, my tea. It's okay, my tea.
I love how Fish is enjoying getting a beat down for the first time, and Panda's like crying in the corner, like two different modes.
Yeah, I actually got damaged for once. It was beautiful.
It is
A lot of-
beautiful. All right, well,
There's
thank you,
hit me
everybody. Bye
harder.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya. Hit me harder, and what's my safe word?